Hello, I'm Kimberly with California Educators Together, and today we're in beautiful Tulare County at Washington Elementary School in Lindsay, California. We're joining Estela Gonzalez in her dual language classroom where she'll teach her second graders a lesson about Frida Kahlo.
We started with the vocabulary prefix uni, and I chose that one because of the unibrow, of course. And also it is an English prefix, so we can make a connection. Uni. ¿Qué crees que es ahí? Único. Mira ya, mi reina. And I needed to show pictures because I knew they weren't going to have a hard time understanding uni and adding a word to it to make it say one thing. Allá. Único. Di único.
Único.
Único es que decir que tú eres una persona especial. No hay nadie como tú. Di único.
Único.
Yo creo que esto sí lo conocen con uni. ¿Qué es eso?
Uniforme.
Uniforme. That was very intentional that I chose certain pictures that they were going to be familiar with. And I didn't have to explain it just by them seeing the picture, the uni. Right after that, we went into explain why we are reading about Frida Kahlo and why we're doing our research on Frida Kahlo. And I wanted them to understand the perseverance that she had since she was a little girl, kind of to make a connection with them. Perseverancia. Déjame te digo de Frida Kahlo. Déjame te digo por qué yo escogí este libro, esta persona, para que ustedes estudiaran. ¿Estudiaron a México? Estudiamos El Salvador. And I stopped certain pages for them to be able to tell me what facts they heard. So then as they gave me the facts, I wrote them on the chart. Ella tenía polio. Ella tenía polio.
One of the questions that I wanted to add is that how did Frida Kahlo get polio?
Quedó en la cama. Pues mira acá, aquí tenemos el autobús. En el autobús que iba Frida Kahlo, y ahí tuvo el accidente. So intentionally, the bus, even something so simple, I wanted them to understand because it was el autobús. It's totally different from bus. And for them to really understand what was going on in the story with Frida Kahlo and the most important parts. I do use a lot of gestures, especially on the feelings. It's like, how does she feel? It really puts them on that time, on that moment in place. Because our next vocabulary will be feelings. So I really want them to exaggerate the feeling. For that, I had him do stand up, hand up, pair up, so hupo we call it. So I really wanted them to understand what the facts were in Spanish. And that's why we kept reading it together. So they really have to have a deeper understanding of asking the question. And we have been doing a lot of that orally, and this is the first time that they have to actually write it. They need to feel comfortable and have the confidence. So I had to work a lot on that for them to feel comfortable that it's okay if you only give me one word, the whole sentence, one word in Spanish, the rest can be in English. Mm-hmm. And that's just saying it is okay. It's okay. You speak English, I'm gonna teach you Spanish. We'll do one word at a time. And that is why when I did it in Spanish, I asked them who can say that in English. So that way they know, and also they're paying more attention because my Spanish speakers are like, oh, she might say who wants to translate it, and they want to be ready. And it will be the same thing during English time.
And then she told us to go with our partners and do some illustration and write a question and then answer it, and then to draw.
Learning two languages is just amazing, and you can use it to get jobs. You can go anywhere, and here will be Spanish and English. You can speak to anyone, to everyone. So it is just an immense necessity for everyone. I have a lot of language needs. And my whole point, the purpose of it was not for them to give me a big, long sentence. It was for them to understand what uni means.